Hello, this is Rick Mascaro, Executive Director at Lakeshore Center for the Arts in Westfield, New York. Welcome to our Reader's Theater presentations of the 20 semifinal plays of our Juicebox One-Act Play Competition. Over the past 10 months, the competition has narrowed from approximately 200 entries to the following 20 semifinalist plays, including 10 comedies and 10 dramas. Each of these plays are being performed by the Lakeshore Center for the Arts Reader's Theater Ensemble. We hope you enjoy the presentations, and we invite your feedback. Mystery in Seat 17B by playwright Stephen Feldman. Doris is seated on the aisle of row 17 as William approaches the row looking for his seat on the plane.
Excuse me, I'm the window, 17A. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Wow, I just made it. They were starting to call standbys just as I was running up to the gate. We get to use these till takeoff, right?
I believe so.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky and no one will come for this middle seat. Give us more room.
Oh, no one will come. The seat is taken.
Huh?
The seat is taken, but it will not be occupied.
How's that again?
The seat is taken in the meaning that it is reserved, but it will not be occupied in the sense that it will remain empty. Taken and occupied are words with different meanings.
Yeah, okay, I see. Are you some kind of English teacher?
Yes, I guess I am some kind of English teacher. I'm Doris Cannon. I teach American literature at the university here.
Hi, I'm William, Bill Johnson. I'm just starting at the community college next year. Do they still teach grammar about words like that in college?
Unfortunately, we still have to teach grammar, for some. But the difference in word meanings can be denotation or connotation. It's not grammar.
Okay, you're losing me there. So how do you know the seat is taken in the meaning of being reserved, but it won't be occupied in the meaning of no one is going to sit in it?
I reserved it.
So this is your seat, and you're sitting in someone else's.
No, they're both my seats.
You bought 2 seats.
Yes. It gives me the extra room I want, and every adult should have.
But you're paying twice for your trip to Boston.
It's actually cheaper than paying for first class. I don't drink, and I don't enjoy eating an overpriced dinner at 30,000 feet, so the extra room is the only part of first class that I would enjoy. This arrangement accomplishes that for less.
Wow, that's cool, I guess. But can you do that? Can one person buy 2 seats? I mean, the same name on 2 tickets?
You know, William, I thought of that too. I was afraid the airline computer system couldn't handle it, so I bought one ticket in my married name and the other in my maiden name. I have identification for both.
This one is 17B.
Excuse me, miss. The 17B space is not available. It's been bought and paid for. I bought and paid for the space so that William and I would have enough room to be comfortable.
But ma'am, there are different names for seats 17B and 17C on my passenger roster.
Yes, I bought B in my maiden name and C in my married name, so both spaces are taken.
In the sense of reserved.
Ma'am, we have standbys ready to board and take the available seat.
Well, I'm afraid we might disagree on the definition of seat. But in any event, I'm sure the airline can't charge 2 people, a standby and me, for the same space. I've already paid for this space.
Ma'am, I need to fill the seat. You can ask for a refund for your second fare, less the rebooking fee.
But I'm not going to ask for a refund, so there won't be a refund of any sort, and you can't charge double for the space. You see, I want and need the room.
And I need the seat, ma'am.
Here we have a problem of definition again. The space the airline designates as 17B is not large enough for a seat for a normal adult. Simply labeling a certain dimension as a seat does not make it so.
Ma'am, I'm sure a lot of research went into making these seats an adequate size.
I don't doubt there were studies, but research studies do not make comfortable seats. They are designed to make profits, not seats.
Yes, ma'am.
You might try a little instant research right now with real people in a real plane by asking over the intercom if everyone feels they have comfortable space in their seats. I think I can guarantee the results of your study.
Yes, ma'am. Excuse me a moment.
Do you think she's going to get on the intercom?
I don't think so, William. I think she's going up the line. I suspect we will see a flight officer next.
Hello, I'm Captain Scully. Is there a problem with your seating?
No, Captain. There's a problem with your flight attendants wanting to squeeze someone into space 17B, which I've reserved and paid for myself.
You bought 2 seats?
2 spaces, yes. 1 actual seat. I need a proper amount of room so I can arrive in Boston in good spirits, with a good attitude, looking fresh, unstressed, and unwrinkled. I have an interview for a faculty position immediately upon arrival, and I want to make a good impression. And I've paid for 17B.
Ah, but you can receive a refund from...
I've already discussed that with your flight attendant. I prefer the room to the refund. Do you really think the space the airline designates as a seat is enough room for a full-grown adult to be comfortable for a 5-hour flight?
Ma'am, you know I absolutely agree with you. I would hate to sit in one of these seats myself for 5 hours, but flight personnel are not consulted about the interior dimensions of airplane design.
Thank you, Captain. That honesty is refreshing.
But here's my problem, ma'am. The airline has a strong policy that we may not fly with empty seats when there are standbys waiting to board.
But the space is paid for.
But the seat remains unoccupied, therefore a violation of company policy.
I am sorry to create this dilemma for you, Captain.
Would you consider a suggestion that might address most of our impasse?
Certainly. I'd like to be as reasonable as you seem to be. What's your suggestion?
If you let me board a standby now so we can depart on schedule, I believe I can land you in Boston 23 minutes ahead of schedule. We will have a strong tailwind all the way across the country, and in addition, if you will do me the honor of being my guest in the pilot's lounge on arrival, you'll have enough time to relax, compose yourself, and appear for your interview in a refreshed condition.
And the finances?
I will see to it personally that you are fully reimbursed and given a voucher for your return trip to Boston after you accept the position for which you are interviewing.
That is all very gallant.
In addition, I will make your views about seating dimensions known to corporate. I cannot take such a view on my own initiative, but I can certainly pass on a customer's dissatisfaction in the strongest terms.
Gallantry, economics, and optimism are a persuasive combination, Captain. I accept.
Thank you, ma'am. We will be in Boston as soon as I can get us there.
Did we win or lose?
I'm afraid, William, that you lost.
And you?
I compromised. But who knows what may come?
I'm 17B. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad I made this flight. I was delayed and I missed an earlier one. I'm scheduled to interview a very promising faculty candidate for a job. She's flying in from somewhere. It would have been awful if I didn't make it. Do you have enough room?
Oh, plenty of room, thank you. I'm so glad the airline was able to accommodate you.
This has been a Reader's Theater production at Lakeshore Center for the Arts in Westfield, New York, as part of our one-act play competition. Visit our site at lakeshorecenterforthearts.com for additional information.